Hello, everyone, and welcome to Ray Farms and Cray Travels. When we're not farming or working, we're out and about chasing adventures, taking in views, and making every moment count. Welcome to our highlights of the Hurwitz annual production sale. We love attending these events, in particular when it's a Hurwitz event. So having been to multiple auctions over the years all over South Africa, we find that these auctions consistently stand out above the rest. So from the organization to the sharing of additional information before the actual event, the smooth logistics on the day, and of course the exceptional quality of the genetics and the animals on offer. So we always leave inspired. In this video, we will just be showing you the actual auction. I did create a separate video earlier on, which you can go and look at. In the other video that I'm talking about, we walk through all of the available lots. I talk about some of the lots in a bit more detail. So if you haven't seen it, I encourage you to watch that first for more context before diving into today's highlights. It is quite a long video because I haven't cut out anything. I am basically sharing the whole auction with you. So if you need to grab something to eat, popcorn, cool drink, let's go.
You want to check like how far it is and monitor that.
Negotiate tariffs and trying to fight the foot and mouth disease, but he asked me to convey his best wishes for you on this auction of you today. Môre almal, dis vir my lekker om by die boere te wees. Ek is self 'n boer, I'm a cattle farmer myself. I must say my brother and his sons does most of the farming because I'm playing politics most of the time. What a privilege it is to have been able to walk around these cattle yesterday evening and today. And Christopher touched on it. The genetics that we see here is just amazing. Simeon yesterday evening spoke about that institutional knowledge, that instinct that you've got when you look at a bull or at a cow, to know which animal to put on an auction, to know what to do with it. And afterwards I told him that the one thing that he left out, and I think that is one thing that all our farmers, but specifically our cattle farmers have got, is the absolute passion for what we do. Simeon, your passion, your people's passion is really clear. I went out yesterday evening and I don't know where he is, but it's one of your workers that was there outside. And he took me on a tour. And I could immediately pick up firstly that this guy's knowledge about cattle is amazing. But his love for cattle is even greater. And I think that is what combines us here, is our love for these animals that we work with, that you guys work with on a daily basis. You know, Winston Churchill said, and he had a lot of sayings, but he spoke to the British people when he said, there's something about the outside of a horse that awakens something in the inside of a man. I think if he spoke to South Africans, he would have said there's something on the outside of a bull that awakens something in the inside of a South African farmer. We are passionate people. We are the best farmers in the world. And And I want to thank you for what you are putting in on a daily basis. From the agriculture portfolio in Parliament, I can promise you that we are working extremely hard to fight this foot and mouth disease. A week and 2 weeks ago, we had the foot and mouth disease in Dar, where it wasn't only government that sat around the table and tried to make plans. It was the Minister of Agriculture involving people from all over the sector, farmers, veterinarians, people in the auction industry, to come together so that we can collectively make plans to take this on. 900,000 vials of vaccines have been procured. We need to up our capacity, but I can promise you that we are working very hard to get to a point where we can really save our farmers when it comes with regards to foot and mouth disease. Colleagues, Simeon, I wish you all of the best with this auction. I think you've got exceptional genetics on this auction. You can't get to where you guys are if you haven't instituted that over many years. I think today is again testimony of what you and your firm and your family have done, but also what the industry is doing. If you listen to a guy like Christopher, not only when he sings the Mad Love like yesterday evening, but the knowledge and the passion that's there. I really want to wish you all of the best with this auction. And mag ons groei, mag ons vorentoe vat. It really is a privilege. Guys, these are exceptional animals. Don't sit on your hands. Take the wallets out and be, please. Thank you very much for having me. Thanks.
Thank you here at Hurwitz Farm at the auctions. And today is the annual Ladies and Gentlemen production auction. The Hurwitz Farm's brothers, Simeon and Jaron, and their teams, ladies and gentlemen, over the years have really established an incredible business in the agricultural industry. And it's my honor to welcome one of our industry leaders to welcome you here today. Simeon, over to you.
Thank you, Johan. Before we start, if I can just have your attention, please. Russell, Swiftly, and what you guys are doing. To EventCon, we've got Sean, who's not here today, but Anu is here, and the rest of the guys. It's a familiar setup up there, so thank you guys, to Tennis and Farm Talk, real face and voice of agriculture, so a real thank you, Tennis, for everything you do, attending the webinar, driving up and down, having a car accident to be with us, and everything else, so thank you, Tennis. To Susan, our caterer, the compliments last night were outstanding, very delicious, and we look forward to some more tasty treats, which is actually the name of her company, by the way, later on. So Susan, thank you. To our vet, Dr. Ben Potgieter, I haven't seen you, I'm not sure if you're here, but Dr. Ben and Moraglut, they come to us all hours of the day at last minute, so really thank you, Dr. Ben. To our professional team, which are the real winners of the day, which are the guys standing behind me and in front. To Simon Hughes, Gareth Hughes, Alrice Albert, our spotters, to Krishna van der Nest, who have really, Krishna and Alrice in particular, have done a hell of a lot for us behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, so we really appreciate it, and every effort definitely goes unnoticed. And then to my dear friend behind me, Mr. Johan, the captain, the doctor, and every other you'd like to call him, but he's a real legend. And we get on very well, we talk very often. He's a man of integrity and an industry stalwart. And Johan, thank you very much for everything you do for us, and obviously for conducting the auction so well. To our team, to our professional team, and our management team, we can't do these things without you. We can't even run a business from Johannesburg, Jaron and I, without you. So every single day, every single blood, sweat, tears and effort that you put into the farm, this is what it's about, and this is where it comes together. But it definitely takes a little bit of leadership and a little bit of push to get everybody into the right gear. So, Auntie, I'd like to say to you, thank you very much. You've worked around the clock, quite literally 2-3 o'clock in the morning for the last 2-3 weeks involved. Taken photos and made the most incredible videos, and do a fortune for us to put these things together almost on a one-man band basis. So you're an incredible person, and we really appreciate the effort that you do for us here on a daily basis as well as on the auctions. And I think the industry, the entire agricultural industry has got a lot to thank you for behind the scenes, so well done. To Charlene and Anamika, who's recently joined us, and the efforts you guys are doing behind the scenes, thank you very, very much. To the people that make it actually happen, which is Johan, our bullring man, Christos, Stefan, Swanee, Dylan, everybody else that really puts in a little bit of effort. I left here last night, I think after 2 in the morning. Thank you guys, and really you guys make it happen on a daily basis. And to the cattle people, Shanae and Abdul, you guys are really the dream team. You guys are amazing, and I get on with you guys very well. We work together, and it's a pleasure to have you guys part of the team, and thank you. To the Borean Society, back in the office, we've got Christine and Marlene. They did a top job. New council, new president, Gerrit, good luck with your missions. And as well as Christopher, our great friend, who's been here, as you know, 9 years on this farm, inspecting animals when they were babies, and I'm referred to Horizon actually, and that's now our top herd sire. And Christopher picked him when he was just a calf, and he said, watch that one. So Christopher, thank you very much for your effort and your friendship and your involvement. It goes beyond thank you, but really, we appreciate it. And to the inspectors yesterday, it was a delegation once again. I think the annual boss parade should happen when we do our auctions. But no, to Christopher, to Johan Edding, who's become a regular now. Johan, I don't know where you're sitting, but thank you very much. And then we also had Charles and we had Wilhelmine, and thank you guys for your effort. They were strict, but we got through it, and I'm proud to say that our offering once again had a 100% pass rate with regards to our offering and the screening. Which brings me into the offering. I'm very proud of the offering. I think that every year it's getting better and better, and certainly that's the compliments that I'm hearing, whether it's friendliness, lip service, or genuine, I'm taking it as real. But guys, thank you very much for your compliments. I agree with you. I think it is our best offering to date, and I think every animal out there is a certain ambassador. I'm proud to say that in the 40 lots, 47 different herd sires were used to create 40 lots, which is a remarkable achievement for me as a stud breeder. And with a plan, with line breeding, with outcrossing, and to still have such diversity, I think is exceptional. 61% of the 3-in-1 of the cows and calves are 3-in-1s. 60% of the calves at foot are heifers. And I think this is important factors with regards to what we're prepared to sell and offer to the market. And at the same time, balance a sale so that there's always something for everyone, which is a motto that we've had with all of our auctions. Pregnancy tests were reconfirmed this week on Monday. Health protocols are all in place. DNA verification of all the animals has been done, calves included. We also, as you know, run a multi-sire system. So if there are queries on future calves, you just let us know. You send us the DNA lab number and we take it from there as your partners in those new animals. We help with pleasure. As far as transport is concerned, as always, we offer free transport to central destinations, which you will only know, obviously, once the animals are sold and they go to their various parts of the country. But we'll do our best to get those animals to there for you. And insurance, very important, is for the buyer's account. So please make sure that when we load those animals, if you'd like to insure them, please sort it out with your own short-term insurance companies. From a payments perspective, it's important to remember that Hurwitz Farming runs our own sale, and we employ the professionals to be with us together as friends. So that's the sale that takes place annually in May. So listen and remember that when it comes time to the bidding. Lunch, there'll be lunch after the auction, and everybody's invited to that. From a prizes perspective, and these are price mail, there's a Johnson Workwear voucher of R1,000 per voucher. 1,000 Rand per voucher for Johnson Workwear. Meadow feeds, 10 kilograms of beef, 10 times 50 kilograms of beef booster. MSD, 1.5 litre triatic strip. Verback, 1 hamper, Farmers Weekly 1 hamper, and Wildebeest 1 brandy of their premium line. Highest price female, very similar. Johnson Workwear, 1,000 Rand voucher. Meadow feeds, MSD, Verback, and Wildebeest, the same offering. There's also a mystery prize from OptiBreed for a bull. So there's an OptiBreed voucher of 6,500 Rand for reproductive services, and that's linked to one of the bulls that are outside. And the ladies will tell you inside the office, when you do your invoicing as to who got that. For the buyer of the most lots, Johnson worked with 1,000 rand voucher. Listen to this, 54 tons of citrus. 54 tons of citrus from Continental Agri. That obviously excludes transport. Wildebeest Brandy Farmers Weekly. There's a lucky draw later on, but you have to be in the ring in order to be eligible to win the lucky draw prize. Johnson Worker 1,000 rand voucher, MST, Wildebeest and Farmers Weekly. There's a mystery prize as well, similar prizes. One of the lots has got a mystery prize to it. Johnson Worker, as I said earlier, about going far and beyond. 500 rand voucher attached to every single lot, 500 rand voucher, and inside those chair gifts, there's a QR code from Johnson Workwear, and as I'm sure you've seen, there's a printing press going on over there with t-shirts. So all you do towards the end of the sale is you take your QR code, you go to them, and you get a t-shirt printed like this. Takes 5 seconds, with a bull, one of the bulls that are on offer, or I think one of the past bulls that are there. I think they've got a few bulls to choose from. You go there, you give them your size, you choose your bull, and you get a t-shirt. So thank you very much, Johnson. Nice initiative from you guys. Embryo Plus have sponsored a free IVF flush, specifically on lot 11, so remember that. National Safe, they're new to us as sponsors. Outside, they've got a key challenge. So you buy a voucher, you take your key, you put it in the safe, you see if you win something, and it all goes to charity. The proceeds go to charity. The charity of the choice was the SPCA in Bethel, and the last time that National Safe did this, they raised over 75,000 rand in 50 rand vouchers for a charity. So the challenge is on, and let's see what we can do there. And then lastly, to Eastbourne Motors, they've been one of our main sponsors since day dot. They always sponsor a car from one of the Mpumalanga dealerships at cost price, plus a full tank of petrol, but there are terms and conditions that are applicable, so remember that when it comes time to the bidding. Guys, that's it from me. I thank you for your attention. I want to hand over to Johan, and I wish you all the best of luck, the best of seasons ahead, and we look forward to seeing each and every one of you in the future, at future sales, and as friends for life. So Johan, it's over to you.
Thank you very much indeed, Senior. Dames and heren, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Swiftveer Meerkat, Simon Hughes Marketing, our Rees Hurwitz, Livestock Marketing, on behalf of all our sponsors, on behalf of Farm Space, if I've left anybody out, we would like to welcome each and every one of you here today. Terms and conditions of the sale, ladies and gentlemen, is as advertised in the national press. It's available at the office where you've registered. It's printed in the back of your catalogue, and it's binding on all the buyers as well as the sellers. In short, full payment for your purchases here today on the sale, except if you've made different arrangements with Hurwitz Farms, as Senior has announced. Ladies and gentlemen, and because we're using the services of 2 online auction platforms today, it's very important that we put a few rules and regulations in place, which will become terms and conditions of the sale after this announcement. The input price on the bulls was 40,000, on the cows and calves 35,000, and on the pregnant animals 30,000, and on the seed 3,000. I believe all those input prices has been surpassed, but the bid increments will run as follows. From the input price, ladies and gentlemen, the increments will run in 2,000 and 3,000 bid increments up to 50. In other words, 30, 32, 35, 38, 40, 42, 45, 48, 50. From 50 to 95,000 bid increments. 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. From 90, ladies and gentlemen, to 200, the increments becomes 10,000. 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200. From 200 to 400, 20 and 30,000 increments. 220, 250, 280, 300, 320, 350, 380, 400. From 400 to 950,000 bit increments. 450, 550, 650, 750, 850, 900. From 900 on, ladies and gentlemen, increments becomes 100,000 bit increments. That's going to be 900, 1 million, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, etc. up to 3 million. If anything goes more than 3 million, ladies and gentlemen, depending how fast the bits are coming in, you think I'm optimistic today? We're going to go either 3.2, 3.5, 3.8, 4 million. So I will announce those increments, ladies and gentlemen, if it happens today. And why I took so long, ladies and gentlemen, to explain this, I happen to do this job a couple of times a week, and then still people come and they want to argue with the auctioneer about a bid increment. You know, a farmer is a wonderful guy. We invited somebody from the portfolio committee in Parliament to come and address you today. A farmer wants to sell everything at 10 million rand. But he wants to buy everything for 1 rand. They are wonderful people. Very, very, very good business people. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I have made the announcements regarding the bid increments and the input prices. It is now terms and conditions of this auction. So is somebody going to come with that small one? I'm going to ask all the ladies to take my side. We're going to ask you to stand up and show that little one. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a video. We ask that the roof being closed, then we've got an entrance video, and then we're going to start the show. And in the meantime, if there's any questions regarding anything, feel free to raise those questions now. Great stuff, thank you very much. Use our auction team which is going to be at your service as usual. Going to have our Reese Alberts here on my right hand side. Gareth, he's usually absent, but he will serve here on the left hand side. And then, ladies and gentlemen, here next to me, we've got the old red wine, Simon Hughes, Opie. And anyway, please, ladies and gentlemen, remember, we as the auctioneers and the online platform and the bid suppliers do retain the right. If we make a mistake with the taking of the bid or the knocking down of a bid, ladies and gentlemen, to resell that lot again. In the case where we knock it down to two different buyers, we open the bid between the last two buyers, and only they can complete in the buying of that lots. So please make sure we get your bid, ladies and gentlemen, and please bid clearly, please bid that we can see you, remembering the money you spend here today are paying our way. In other words, we are working for you. We start the show today, ladies and gentlemen, flight number 1. Here she's 8 months certified in calf, dames and heren. Side, ladies and Hulk Ferrari, going back to 717 and 414. Ladies and gentlemen, and also R14 side. Dam side, the well-known Big Red and Quinnan. Ladies and gentlemen, a top young female, a classy girl, in the ring, in the market. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take her away. I bet 85 online. Hey, number 85, number 85,000, number 85, number 85, number 85, at 85, number 85, number 85, asking 90, at 85, number 85, 5, at 85, 90, at 90, number 100, at 100, number 100, at 110, number 110, 120, number 120, get outside, at 120, number 120, number 130, number 130, 30, at 130, number 130, number 130, at 130, number 130, bad, up on the galaxy, but 130, 140, 140 bear, at 140, number 140, 140, get a cut online, at 140, number 140, 40, at 140, 150, number 150 in the ring, at 150, down number 150 bear, at 150, but down number 150, number 50, number 150, now city, at 150, down number 150 bear, at 150, I'll raise this with you, yeah, at 150, down number 150 bar, up 150, but down number 150, down number 150, up 150, number 150, anybody at 60, at 150, but down number 150, at 150,000, gonna take her home, now I'm sitting over there, take more, at 150, down number 150, gonna close the video, at 150, but down number 150, number 150 once, at 150,000, but 150, number 150,000 twice, and all out and all done at 150,000 up, 150,000 up. Yeah, what an offering we've got this year, ladies and gentlemen. Here she's in lot number 2, and lot number 2A. Have a look here, here is a daughter by law, ladies and gentlemen. Going back to Olifant and Voorslag and Forrester 9675. On the dam side, no Guinea, ladies and gentlemen, 2738 and 717. And if you studied your catalogue properly, ladies and gentlemen, you'll see her grandmother, ladies and gentlemen, was the dam of Picasso. Here is Bond Genetics, par excellence on offer, ladies and gentlemen. And have a look here, the calf outside is by a full brother out of the 8 million sign club. Ladies and gentlemen, the calf side by the well-known, ladies and gentlemen, top bull Casanova. Kyk 'n bietjie mooi, moenie foto maak nie. She sells 3 in 1. She's 5 months back in calf, dames and heren. Have a good look here. Yo, hey, but 80, but 70 bad. That's 70, but 70, but 70, 70, but 70,000, but 70,000 bid. I've got to tie up 70,005. At 75, 175. At 75, 175, 75,000 beer. At 75, 175, 175, 175,000 beer. At 80, 80, number 80,000 5. At 85, 5. At 85 in the ring. At 85, 185, 85 beer. At 85, 185, live in that bull calf there. She's back in calf again. at 85, out of 85, do I see 90, at 80, number 85, number 85, 90, now number 90, 100, number 100,000 beer, at 100, number 100 beer, at 100,000 in the ring, at 110, now number 110, 10, now number 110, 20, at 120, now number 120 beer, at 120 beer, 120 to 120 beer, cut that line, at 120, number 120 beer, at 120, but now number 120, 120, 30, number 130, 30, number 130, at 130, number 130, 30, at 130, number 130 now, good morning, that place it, but number 130, 30, number 130, do I see 40, at 140, number 140 was Swifty now, at 140, number 140, at 140, number 140, 40 now, at 140,000, I'm bid number 140, 40, number 140, at 140, number 140, 40, number 140, at 140, number 140, good, what do I do? At 140, number 140, man, at 140, 40, number 140, bid number 140, bear, at 140, bid 140, number 140, bid number 140, the bids was Swifty online, at 140, number 140, at 140,000, I'm bid number 140, 40, number 140, 50, at 150, number 150 beer, at 150, number 150 beer, at 150, but number 150, at 150, ma'am, what do I do? At 150, number 150, at 150, number 150, bid number 150, at 160, number 160, but number 160, banana, number 160, at 160, number 160, Swifty side, at 160, number 160 bear, at 160,000, number 160, number 160 here, at 160,000, asking somebody now, at 160 beer, number 160, oh, Dora says, stop, they said, bid number 160, at 160,000, number 160, number 160 once, at 160 bear, 160, 160, but number 160,000 twice, at 160,000, gonna take her home to 170, at 170, number 170 bear, at 170, 170, 170, but now, at 170, it's an online affair, at 170, but number 170, 170, it's from Mercat now, at 170, number 170, at 170,000, I'm number 170, at 170, but number 170, 170, but at 170, ladies and I all out of 190, at 180, number 180, at 180, at 180, but 180, I think it's a lady affair now, at 180, but number 180, number 180, at 180, but number 180, but number 180, at 180, but number 180, right 180, 180, the bits was Swifty, number 180, but number 180, what do I do near God, at 180, number 180, at 190,000, number 180, but number 180,000 once, at 180, but number 180, number 180,000 twice, and all out and all done, and no more selling, ladies, 180,000, 180,000 now. Thank you very much indeed, Tabanyoni, thank you. And Aye, look at this. Another top 3 and 1. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Batsheva. Her dam is a full sister to the stud bull Balthazar. But on the side, the proven and well-known 717 and 494 and 303 KPO bred. On the dam side, ladies and gentlemen, Buffalo 2459, and again the top old heavy tree, a top calf. And I repeat, ladies and gentlemen, a top heifer out of the well-known, a top cow out of the well-known 717. Kijk heb ik je mooi, don't miss out. I bet 80,000 online. And number 80, number 80, number 80,000, 80,000, 80, but and 80, number 80,000, number 80, number 85, and 90, and 90, number 90, number 90, 100, 110, the average aside, and 110, 20, number 120, number 120, and 130, number 130, 30, 140, number 140 bear, and 140, 40, and 140, 40, number 140, what do I do, sir? And 140, number 140, 40, and 140,000, number 140, 50, and 150, number 150 bear, and 150, but number 150, but number 150 here. Hey, get a lot of fight, up place but now 150 and 150 but number 150 and 150 and beer on 150 but 150 number 150 beer and 150 and number 150 now 60 to go and all the faith up place but now 150 asking 60 and 150 and 150 beer and 150 but number 150 but so Sibongi there and 150 now 150 and 150,000 number 150 but you know 150 up on a fight down, up 150 now 60, up 150 now 60, and 150,000 up and down, up 150, and 150 bid, 150, ladies and gonna close her now. Oh, you know what a fight up, they said, ladies and all out, and I'm gonna sell, gonna close. At 150,000. Thank you very much. Go for 10. And the winning cow, ladies and gentlemen, 96,615. On the damn side, ladies and gentlemen, 25 to Z. And again, ladies and gentlemen, Fontaina, Alicia, what a cow. A matriarch in the herd, ladies and gentlemen, there, out of Caesar and Alzu 20. Have a good look. Look at the EBVs, 122 cow value. Milk 109, fertility 112. Summarized 122, 122, 115 and 127. She sells 4 months certified in calf. Dames and heren, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, have a good look here. Combining Alicia and Winnie. Ladies and gentlemen, here is an opportunity like none. Kate Nerviki Moy, let's take it away, ladies and gentlemen, who says? Number 38, number 40,000, number 44, number 40, number 40,000, and 42, number 42, number 45, and 45, number 48, and 48, 50, and 50,000, number 50, number 50,000, and 5, and 55, number 55,000 beer, and 55, 5, number 55, got inside, and 55, number 55, number 55,000. Every faith of this, number 55, number 55, number 55, number 55. I'm faith of this, number 55, do I say 60, and 60,000, but 5, and 65, number 65, number 65,000 beer, and 65, number 65, Mr. Fisher, what do I do? And 65, number 65,000, and 65, number 65, do I say 70, and 65, 5, and 65, but 70, and 70, but 70,000 beer, and 70, but 70, but 5, and 75, number 75, but 80, and 80, but 80,000 beer, and 80, number 80, but 80, but 80,000, asking 5, and 80 bird, number 80 bird, and 80, number 85, number 85, number 85, and 85, 5, and 85, do I see 90, and 85, number 85, 5, and 85, number 85,000, 90, and 90, but number 90, now 100 million, sir, and 90, number 90,000 beer, and 90, but number 90, no, number 90,000, and 90 bad, number 90, but 90,000 beer, and 90, but here, no, number 90, for 90, asking 100, and 90, now 100 rand to go, and 90, now number 90, number 90, and 90, but number 90, asking 100,000. Oh, nigga, up, they said, but number 90, no, number 90, I'm gonna close a ring, and 90, but number 90, number 90,000 once, and 90, but number 90, number 90,000 twice, and all out and all done, ladies, we're gonna sell at 90,000, 100,000, asking 110. 100 asking 110, and 100 bid on number 1, number 100, and 100 bid number 100, and number 100. Anybody at 110? 110 now 20, and 110, 10, number 110, number 110. American, what do I do? And 110, 10. It's against Saringa, and 110, 10, number 110, number 110, number 110, number 110,000. 110,000, 110,000. Once, twice, all out, all done, no more. Lucky luck, thank you. Bar number 48. We appreciate it. Thank you very much indeed, sir. Bar number 48, Mr. Subeku. Thank you very much indeed, sir. Marcia Borans, thank you. What a female brother. We're gonna I have a video on lot number 5, ladies and gentlemen? We can have the video and you can come in. Just now, I think we got to change the name of the bull ring to the House of Sires. Ladies and gentlemen, this is indeed the facility where probably the most sires in this breed has been sold. We offer you another bull, ladies and gentlemen, in this category of sires. This is Mowgli, Sireside Ferrari 717494, and also the top old mate truck, also the A20. Downside R14 and 622, out of Fontaine Miller. Ladies and gentlemen, cow value 112. Consider a bull, ladies and gentlemen, with a fertility value of 107 and a production value of 106. The owners do retain a semen share, ladies and gentlemen, in this prolific bull. We offer you, ladies and gentlemen, Mowgli. He goes on sale right now. Against Yellowstone now. At 85, at 85, at 85, do I see 90? At 85, 5, at 85, 90, now, 90, 100, 110 now. At 110, now, 110, at 110, now, 110, he's gonna leave for Swaziland. At 110, now, 110, at 110, 20, new blood there. At 120, at 120, good, 120, at 120,000, 120, at 120, but now, 120, good, 120, now 30, at 120, 20, 120, back. At 120, place number 120, now, 120, at 120, 20, at 120, at 120, but now, 120, good, 120. Mr. Erasmus? The clock is ticking. At 130, at 130, 30, 130, at 130, 30, 130, at 130, now 130, 30, 130, the bits online, at 130, 30, 130, bad, at 130,000, 130, 30, 130, do I see 40, at 130, 130, bad, at 130, 30, 130, 130, no, 130, 40, 40, beer, at 140, 140, now 50, 140, now 50, at 140, 40, 140, at 140 now, number 140, 40, at 140, 50, number 150 back, at 150, number 150, number 150, at 150 with less now, at 150,000, number 150, number 150, 160, number 160 beer, at 160, number 160, number 160, at 160, number 160,000, at 160, number 160 with serving online, at 160 beer, number 160, 170 beer, at 170, number 170, 170, at 170,000, number 170, at 170, number 170, 170, and I see 80, at 170, number 170, 170, at 170, 180, number 180 bar, at 180, number 180, what do I do? At 180, number 180, at 180, number 180, but you know what, number 180, oh, at 1,000, but number 180, at 180, BD, number 180, at 180, number 180, but number 180, but 180 once. At 180, but 180, but 180 is going to immigrate to Eswatini. At 180, but 180 twice. And all out and all done, selling, closing 180,000. 180,000. Let's put our hands together. Thank you, Mrs. Riley. We appreciate it. And the bar number today is bar number 43. Thank you, Gareth. Thank you, everybody. Mr. Erasmus, Southside olifant voorslag solo 359G. On the AM side, ladies and B0439, and also the first old bull in the country, Umfugu. You remember him, 0365 TLM bred, going back to 694. Ladies and incredible EBVs. Cow value 100, growth calf 106, milk 104. Fertility 106, growth 113, production value 104. She sells 3-in-1, ladies and gentlemen, dames en heren, meneer, kijk net mooi. And she's got a top heifer calf, ladies and gentlemen, by King Shasha. And King Shasha is a son, ladies and gentlemen, from the son of King Shaka. Kijk net mooi, what a cow. Capacity, quality, backing calf. Look at the job what she's doing on this top heifer calf. Ladies and gentlemen, consider another top offering. And I have a 42, number 42, number 42, number 42, number 45, number 45, number 48, number 40,000, and 48, number 48, 50, number 55, 55, 60, and 60, number 60,000, number 65, number 65, and 75, and 70, and 70, number 70,000, number 70, and 70, number 70,000, number 70 is in the ring, and 70, number 5, and 75, number 75,000 here, and 80, number 80, number 80, number 80,000, and 80, number 80, number 5, and 85, number 85, number 85,000, and 85, 5, and 85, number 90, and 90 bed, number 90, 90,000, on top 3 and 1, and 90 bed, number 90,100, number 100, and 100, number 100,000, and 100 bed, 110, 120, number 120, 20, and 120,000, number 120, and 120, number 120 beer, and 120, 22, number 130, number 130, and 130, number 130, 30, and 130, number 130 bad, and 130, number 130, 30, number 130 beer, and 130, number 130 beer, number 130, do I say 40, and 130, 30, number 130 bad, and 130, number 130, going, what do I do, and 130, 30, number 130 bar, and 130, number 130, number 130, I'm gonna give her away, and 130, number 130 bad, and 130, number 130, the bits down. Sorry? Did she say she didn't bid? Then I go back to 120, online with Meerkat. I have a 120, and a 120, 20, asking 130. 130, thank you, sir. 130, 130, 30, 130 bad, and 130, 30, 130, 30, 130, and 130,000, 130 on a top cow, certified calf with one hell of a heifer calf. Consider, ladies and gentlemen, I only bid 130, and 130,000, number 130, 30, 130 bad, and 130, 30, number 130, and 130, 30, 130, 130, 130 once, and 130, 30, 130, 140. Every 140, every 140, 40, and 140, 40, every 140, 140, every 140, 50 online, and 140, 40, and 140, 40, every 140 bear, and 140, 40, every 140 bead, every 140, 40, and 140,000, now number 140, do I see 50, and 140, 40, every 140, every 140, 150. And 150, number 150 bear, and 150, number 150, number 150, what do I do online? And 150 bear, number 150, and 150,000, number 150 here, and 150, but now number 150, you gotta give her away, and 150, number 150, but you know, number 150 once, and 150 bear, number 150, number 150 twice, and all out and all done, and 150,000, 150,000. Thank you very much indeed, and that goes to my... This is Poppy with an incredible heifer calf by the well-known Bismarck. Hurwitz Farm purchased Bismarck a couple of years ago at the national sale, I think for 1.1 million. There's his first calf on offer here. Ladies and gentlemen, Poppy, the young cow, first calf heifer, is by Lusaka, ladies and gentlemen, and our 14 Southside. On the damn side, bred out of a top Rolex, ladies and gentlemen, bred cow. Kijk net mooi, Dams ICP 374. Grand Dams ICP 344. This is something special. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen, with a top Bismarck calf, as I said. Cow value 102, ladies and gentlemen, fertility 100. Kijk naar een beetje mooi, don't miss out on something really good. Kijk een beetje mooi. Yo. And remember, if you studied your catalog, she was AI'd to cyclone the female sex semen, ladies and gentlemen. Only photo magni. Here might be something really good. And about 7,000, 580, 590, 100. 110, 120, 130, 140, 50, 70, 78, 180, 190, 180, 190, 200, 220, 220, 220, 220, 50, 250,000, 250, 280,000, 280, 300, 300,000, 320, 320, 350, 350, 350,000, 380, 400, 4,000, 450, 450,000, 450, 450,000, 450. Ik het 450,000, 450, 50. Is that 500? At 450, but 450,000, I'm at 450. At 450,000, I'm at 450, but 450, do I see 500? At 450, but 450, but 450. At 450, but 450, the bit sideline. At 450,000, but 450. Op 450,000, but 450, but 450, do I see 500? At 450, but 450,000. At 450, but 450. Op 450,000, but 450. Ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna slip away now. At 450, but 450, do I see 500? At 450,000, gonna take her home. At 450, baby, 450,000 once. At 450, baby, 450,000, I bet 450,000 twice. And all out. And all done. And no more. Let's put our hands together. Thank you, Tower Humanity Cattle Company. 5014. Ladies and gentlemen, we offer you Londonite. Here she is, Harrison of Heather. Ladies and gentlemen, with the bull calf Harrison. Signed by Tarzan, ladies and gentlemen, Thomas Tarzan, going back to 717, and season and the top old cow 140302. And also Alzubia 20. On the downside R14, ladies and gentlemen, this cow's got an ICP of 338, immaculate over 3. Cow value 112, ladies and gentlemen, calving is 109. Fertility, there you can see it 121, production value 106. She sells with her top bull calf, ladies and gentlemen, by Carlos. And I don't know how many of you know the history of the mafia. Do you remember Carlos the Jackal? The calf signed by Carlos. And ladies and gentlemen, a pure white calf. Out of a red cow. Something special. Here is an opportunity like none. Ladies and gentlemen, dames en heren, kijk een beetje mooi. 65, 65, 575, 90, at 99, 90,000, at 99, 90, at 90, but not 90, I'll raise the side here, at 90, not 90, but not 90, not 90, do I see 100? 100, 120, Father dip, slip, 130. At 130, 30, 40, around 40, 40, at 140, 40, 15, around 50, around 50, 60, around 60 now, at 160, but around 160, at 160, but 160 now, 160, do I see somebody? At 160,000, but 160 now, 160 to bits on this side, at 170, but 170, 180, but 180, at 180, but 180, at 180, but down 180, always aside, at 180, but down 180, at 190,000, 190, not 190, not 190, but over 200,000 now, at 190, not 190, at 190,000, 190, but yeah, at 190, but not 190, at 190, but not 190. Masti, 200, thank you, Yaku. At 200,000, 200, over 200,000, at 200,000, over 200, at 200,000, over 200,000, over 200, but don't run over 200,000, do I see 20? At 200, over 200,000, up 12 days, over 200, company, no land over 200,000, up 12 days, number 200, anybody at 20, at 200, over 200, over 200,000 once, at 200,000, over 200,000 twice, and all out and all done, and no more than 200,000. So thank you, Mosney. Let's take it away, gentlemen. But 48, but 40,000, but 48, but 40,000, at 48.50, but 15, but 50,000, but 50, but 50,000, at 15, but 50,000, but 50,000, at 15, but 50,000, at 70, but 70,000, at 70, but not 75, at 75, but 75, at 75, but 75, but with Black Ox now, at 75, but 75, but 75, some Musa fans, at 75, at 75, but 75,000, but 75, do I see 80, at 75, but 75, at 75, but 75,000, but 80, at 80, but 80, but 80,000, at 80, but 80,000, some Musa fans, and look at 80, but 80, but 80,000 now, it top foundation, but 80, but 80, but 80,000, at 85, but 85, and 9, at 85, but 85 beer, at 85, but 85, do I see 90, number 85, asking 90, at 85, at 85, number 85,000, up 5 on top foundation, run the number 85, number 85, at 85, number 85, do I see 90, at 85, at 85, number 85, number 85, number 85,000, at 85, number 85,000, 85,000, takes home today. All that's all done. Thank you, Mr. Rogers. Dames en heren, ababantu abaethu awubeka kahle yami inkunzi irreversible at Sabu and a half. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the warrior. Side Zebu going back to Buffalo and Forest in 96-75. On the dam side, BO325 and the Winnie Cow. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look at the pedigree, if you know the pedigrees of this breed, you will realize that Zebu and 96-615, the Winnie Cow, same pedigree as Jasmine. Here is an incredible opportunity to buy a pre-potent brown bull. Ladies and gentlemen, this is bull power. This is something special. Consider it. It doesn't come around every day. This bull will take any stud forward. Dames en heren, ladies and gentlemen, we offer you the Warrior lot number 10. I bid 350,000 online. I'm asking 380. He's long, deep and thick and muscular. He's got all the credentials. Ladies and gentlemen, milk 116, growth 102, cake a weekie more. And number 350,000, number 350, asking 80. 350, number 350, 350, 80, 380, number 380, but 380, number 380, number 380, do I see 400? 380, number 380,000, up 380, but 400, number 400,000, number 400, number 50, at 450,000, at 450 in the ring, at 450,000, number 450, at 450,000, number 450, now 500 to go, at 450, but 450, but at 450, but number 450, but number 450, at 450, but 450 on a pre-potent sire, on feet on a fight up nation, number 450, do I see 500, at 450, but 450, but at 450,000, but 450, but number 450, but on feet on a fight up nation, but 450, at 450, but 450, Mr. Sitoni, and I'm gonna miss him out, at 450,000, on feet on a fight up, but 500, but 500,000 here, at 500, but 500, but 50, at 550,000 here, at 550, but 550 is unmerciful, at 550, but 550, Mr. Sitoni, what do I do? At 550, at 550, 600, but 600,000 here, at 600, but 600, but 650, at 650,000, at 650 baht, but 650, at 650, but 650 is gonna go down to the Western Cape, at 650, but 650 baht, at 650, but 650, Rogers, what do I do? At 650, but 650,000, at 650,000, but 650 video, obsessed on a fact of 1,000, but no, 650, at 650, at 700, at 700, but 700,000, at 700. Dok, daai man langs jou ken ek jare. Hy teel staffies en boerboele. En dan melk hy in die oggend en die aand koeie. So don't listen to a dog breeder who milks cows. Listen to auctioneer who sells genetics. Here's our bull and a half. And but 700,000, but 700, but 700,000, and 700, you don't need ice cream. And 700, but 700,000, but 700, of 700,000, but 700,000, but 700, and 700, but 700, of 700,000, and some movable Yellamaka foot money, and 700, but 700,000, and 700%, and 700,000 once, and 700,000 twice. At 700,000, at 700,000, all out, all done, no more. 700,000, but it's online. Voila, Papa. Now you gotta open this side. Thank you, Mr. Citrone, 634 hour. Thank you very much, Iggy. We appreciate it. Please, can we just ask everybody to calm down? We're just gonna fix this pretty quick. We've got the welder right here. We're gonna fix it, so please bear with us. We are all and well organized. The warrior almost got out. Unfortunately, we didn't have Driekus du Plessis here to take him up. She sells 7 months certified in calf. Dames and heren, and then, ladies and gentlemen, Embryo Plus is sponsoring a free IVF flush of this cow. Everyone 30, everyone 30 online, everyone 30, 30, everyone 30, everyone 30, everyone 30, everyone 30, 30, everyone 30, everyone 30, 130,000. Upon the adaptation by everyone 30, at 130, 30, everyone 30, do I see 40, at 130, 30, everyone 30. Yes, an opportunity like none. Ladies and gentlemen, you can produce another 100 calves out of this cow with the technology available to us today. At around 30, 30, around 30, around 30, but at 130, 30, around 30, around 40, at around 30, 30, 442. And ladies and gentlemen, at an 0930. On the damn side, BO439. And if you know the breed and the pedigrees, ladies and gentlemen, you'll know that BO442 and BO439 are full brothers. Look at this. There is the top old cow, Mutara, ladies and gentlemen, 8334. A matriarch in this breed, and also Walsworth King. ICP 399/3. Ladies and gentlemen, Dream EBVs 115, and 118, and 109, and 119. She sells 3 in 1, dames and heren, she is 2 months certified in calf to cyclone. 2 months certified in calf, ladies and gentlemen, with 6 semen to cyclone. You, opportunity, opportunity, opportunity. In calf to the 8 million rand cyclone. Ladies and gentlemen, at 90,000 online, asking 100. At 100, on 1,000, 100. At 100,000, 100, but 120, everyone 10. At 110, 10. At 110, 10, 110,000 beer. At 110, 110, but 110. At 110, 10, 110,000. At 110, 10, 110,000. Number 110, number 110 bear, 110, 10, number 110,000, 110, 10, number 110, 110, 20, 120, 120, 130 bear, 130, 130, 130. Here is blue blood genetics on offer. 130, 30, 130 bear, 130, 30, 130, 30, 130 billion. 130, 130, 130, do I see 40? 130, 130, 30, 130 billion, 130, 40, 130, 130, 30, 130 billion. 130, 130,000, 130, 30, 130, 130, 130, but don't 130, that's my man. 130, 30, 130, 130 once, 130, 30, 30, 130, 30, 130 twice, and hold on and hold on, 130,000. Thank you, Mr. Makobe. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to offer you lot number 15A and lot number 15B. And the higher seller, ladies and gentlemen, has got the opportunity to either choose 15A Google or 15B Gabriella. Ladies and gentlemen, and that beautiful, beautiful heifer calf of his. What an opportunity presents everybody in the breed. Ladies and gentlemen, their pedigrees, Sarasara Jumbo, Khan and Jasper. On the ham side, half-sister, ladies and gentlemen, to Segura. Harry van der Walsh, GFO 827, going back to Terry McClintock's 0110, going back to Heavy Tree 717494 and Forrester 9759. This is indeed an opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, and the heifer calf, side, ladies and gentlemen, by Walnut, which is the combination of Kinshaka and Wasabi. Here must be the offering of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, I've said enough, I've elaborated. Look at those ABVs. Consider the opportunity you have. Put it into action. Ladies and gentlemen, do it now. I bet 170,000 online, asking 180. 180 asking 190. 190, 200, 220, 250, 250,000, 280, about 300, 300,000, about 320, about 320, about 320, about 320, 320, about 320, 320,000, about 320, about 320, 320,000, about 2020, about 320, now 350, oh, 320, about 320, about 320, about 320, 320,000, 320, 20, about 320, about 320, about 320, about 320,000, about 320, but yeah, 320,000, about 320, 20, about 320, about 320. Liz, Mrs. Riley, good afternoon, ma'am. Are you here? 350. 350,000 over 350, 350,000 over 350, but 350, 350,000 over 350, 350 but 350, 350,000 over 350 but 350, the bets was swift here online, 350,000 over 350 but 350, 350 over 350,000, 350 but 350, asking 380 for the big. Ladies and gentlemen, over 350,000, over 350, over 350, up to the other 5,000, down, back down, over 350,000, at 350, at 350,000, up to over 350, over 350,000, 350,000 once. I cannot believe it. 350,000 twice. I still cannot believe. 380. 380. 400, 400,000, 400,000, at 400,000, at 400,000 beer, at 400. It's against Meerkat online, it's a swift fair online. Every 400,000, every 400,000, at 400,000, I mean, every 400,000, every 450, at 400, every 400, every 400,000. Here comes the buy of the day, ladies, you're going to sell it now. At 400, every 400, every 400, Mr. Van der Hout, you can Lisa. At 400, every 400, every 400,000. Oh, feet on that, every 400, every 400, every 400,000 once. 400,000 twice. Ladies and gentlemen, the whole Quran industry. Somebody is going to get lucky. And it's not one of you here, it's online. You're all out and you're all done, and no more. Stop. 400,000. Thank you. Come on, Johnny. We appreciate 5014, if I remember correct. Sorry, I've got to find out. Wait. Which one do they take? Look at the bull calf next to his dad. She's a 3-1. There's a Sunshine, ladies and gentlemen. Side, it's Viking. And there is Janos's dam, ladies and Laguni 2748. And Laguni 34, 534. On the dam side, number 25, ladies and gentlemen. And Terrible Terry, ladies and gentlemen, take that boy. And the full sister, ladies and gentlemen, of Shakira, BA0416. ICP of the cow ring 395, of her dam Sunshine 362, and ladies and gentlemen, Sunshine Damas and Era, the original one, as 378. Cow value 122, growth 110. Solid milk 107, and production value 110. I apologize for that, but anyway. She sells 3-in-1 Damas and Yaramalana Coconut Boy. And you can see, ladies and gentlemen, there is a calf next to her with the combination Mustang and Picasso. She sells 7 months certified in calf. Damas and Yara, ladies and gentlemen, have a look here. About 80,000 online. And 80,000 on 85, and 85, and 90,000 there, and 90,000 there, and 100,000 there, and 100,000 there, and 100,000 there, and 110 there, and 110, 20, 20, 25, and 120, 30, and 130, 30, and 130, 30, South Chicago, and 140, 40, 40 bed, and 140, 40, everyone 40 online, it's against your man, everyone 40, everyone 40, 40, everyone 40, everyone 40, 50, everyone 50, everyone 50, everyone 50, everyone 50, and bed, everyone 50, everyone 50, oh, 4 or 5 dollars, everyone 60, everyone 60, 170, everyone 70 bad, everyone 70, everyone 70, everyone 70, 80, everyone 80 bad, everyone 90, everyone 90 bad, everyone 90, everyone 90, 200, everyone 20, and 220, 20, get outside, and 220, 20, 50, and 280, and 280, we've got it now, 280 baht, and 280, 280,000, and 280, but 300, 320, 320, and 320, 320, we've got 350, and 350,000, and 380, and 380,000, but 380, and 400,000 beer, and 450, and 450,000 beer, and 450, but 450, do I see 500, and 450, but 450,000, and 450, but 450, and 450,000, and 450, but 450, do I see 500, and 450, and 450,000, but 450, look at the stud bull next to his mother, and 450,000, she's 7 months certified in Cardigan, and 450,000, and 450, and 450, but 450, get a closer here, and 450, bit no, 450,000, and 450,000, 450,000, ladies and gentlemen, all out, all down. Let's put our hands together, thank you. Bas Hollenbach, number 62. Hollenbach, Moran, Stacks, 31. Cow value 131, growth 115. Ladies and gentlemen, production value 128. Our ICP 344. Ladies and gentlemen, she's got a walnut. Little calf, look at that calf, look at the quality in that calf. That's my walnut out of King Shaka and Wasabi. Here is a young princess, ladies and gentlemen. Kijk Aliki Mooi. She's got her first calf, or second calf. Kijk Aliki. I'm going to 110 on mine. I'm going to 120, I'm going to 120, I'm going to 120 better. I'm going to 120, 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 I'm going to 30. I don't want 20, I don't want 20, 20. I don't want 20, 30. I don't want 30, 40, 40, I don't want 40, I don't want 50, I don't want 50, I don't want 60, I don't want 70, I don't want 80, I don't want 70, I don't want 80, I don't want 80, I don't want 80, I don't want 200, and 220, 250, 250, 80, 280, 280, 280, at 280, number 280, number 280, crossing 300, at 280, number 80,000, at 280, number 280, number 280, at 280,000, number 280, number 280, no, 280, crossing 300, at 280, number 280,000, up 200,000, number 280,000 once, at 280, number 280, number 280,000 twice, at 290,000.
Okay.
280, all out, all done. Thank you, Mr. Oliver Mann, 62. I appreciate it, sir. Yeah. Look at this. That's Miss Mark Heifer. Ladies and gentlemen, out of a Lexus bred female, Cake a Biggie Boy. This pedigree, ladies and gentlemen, 717, Sabrina, 622, Lola Mareki 90, India 9, KPO 303, Khan and Jackie. Look at the femininity. Look at the perfect udder. Ladies and gentlemen, Cake a Biggie Boy. Look what she's bred. You, ladies and gentlemen, don't make any mistakes. Have a look here. There is Lexus, the sire, a picture of him. He passed on. He's dead. Very good. Cake a Biggie Boy. I got 140. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 220, 250, 280, 280,000, number 280, number 280, number 280, 280, number 280, number 280, number 280, number 280, number 280, number 300, 280, number 280, 300, number 300,000, 320, 320, number 320, sorry about that, 320, 350, number 350, number 80, number 380, number 380, number 380, at 400, at 450, at 450,000, number 450, at 450,000, number 450, number 450, number 500, at 450, number 450,000, at 450, number 450, I could feel over 5,000, number 450,000, at 450, number 450, at 450,000, she's got to immigrate, ladies and gentlemen, have a look here, at 450, number 450,000, number 450, this is blue blood, ladies and gentlemen, gonna give her away, at 450, baby, number 450,000, and 450,000, 450,000. He's taking her home today. Ladies and gentlemen, all out, all that no more. Let's put our hands together. Thank you very much indeed. We appreciate bar number 39, if you're on Roston, and again, Spartan and Jose. What a beautiful grey heifer. EVV's car value 111, ladies and gentlemen, growth 104, fertility 111. Cake a Biggie Boy, 7 months certified in calf. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take it away. 19, 90,000, 100,000, 100,000, 100,000, Society, at 150 bed, 150, at 150 bed, 150, dollar 150, at 150,000, dollar 150, 150, 150, 150 watts, at 150 BD, 160, no, 160, 160, 160, 160. John Couple, 160, 160, no, 160, 160, 160, do I see somebody? 160, no, 160, I want somebody, I want somebody, so I want somebody, I want somebody, guys, what do I do? I want somebody, so I want somebody, I want somebody, be the bronze somebody, so I want somebody, but no, no, somebody once. I give everybody the same opportunity. 170 twice. Everybody can consider. 170 all out, all done. Thank you very much indeed. Dames en heren, if you allow me, I'm going to be personal. In all my life and auctioneering career, selling bovine genetics, I've never had the opportunity to sell a bull with character, prepotency, ladies and gentlemen, and a specimen of a breed like Omega. I've sold many record-priced animals, and that doesn't matter. But it doesn't matter what this one's going to sell for today. I consider this the most prepotent bull that I have ever been blessed to auction. His character is unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, the balance, the masculinity, the length, the depth, the capacity, the width in this bull is something exceptional. You guys in the Run breed are blessed to have such an individual in your breed. Whoever acquires him, go and use him, but please, I beg you, please, share him with the industry, because there needs to be a hell of a lot of his offspring in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, I offer you Omega side by Saburu, Kichivu, Morona 25, Shaman, the Blue Rule, 3094, and Old Petro 1698. Par excellence, EBVs, ladies and gentlemen, 114, 131, 130, and 123, with a milk value of 121. Ladies and gentlemen, the owners retain a semen share in this incredible individual. I consider him the best Moran bull, and probably one of the very best bulls I've ever seen and that I was privileged to auction. I offer you some Moran. Ladies and gentlemen, I bet 700,000. Asking 750. But it's 700,000, but it's 700, but it's 700,000, but it's 700,000, but it's 700,000, at 700, but it's 700,000. Option, but it's 700,000, but it's 700,000, but it's 700, at 700, but it's 700,000, but it's 700,000 video. Option, but it's 700,000, the country at 700, at 700,000, at 700, at 700,000, at 700,000. South Africa, this bull is going to leave your borders. He's going to be lost for the industry. Everybody 700,000, everybody 700,000, 700. Oops, you know, they should be down on 700,000, 700,000, do I see 50? At 700, 700,000 here. Oops, you know, they should not be down on 700,000, 700,000, 700,000 once. At 7,000, 7,000, 7,000, 7,000, 7,000. Kijk, zie voor hem mannen met voor mij kijken. 700,000, ladies and gentlemen, twice. 700,000 all out and done. 50. It's gonna be, it was almost exported. Everybody said 50 there, everybody said 50 out to what do I do? At 750,000, everybody said 50, everybody said 50, do I see 800? At 750,000 there, and 800, but 800 by 800,000. At 800 down, but 800,000, at 800, but 800 down, but 800. Kan ek vir jou besluit? Moet ek vir jou besluit? Gaan ek vir jou besluit? But 800 down, but 800 by down, but 800. 800 down, but down, but 800 by down, but 800,000 once. 800,000 twice. 50. 850. Up to asking 900, sir. 850, but 850. 850,000, but 850, but 850, but 850. 850, but 850,000, but 850, do I see 900? 850, but 850,000 once. 850, but 850, but 850 twice. 850, but 850,000 when each of them all out and done. Selling closing at 850,000. Kom ons weer lekker aan de trap. Vir die baken wat Konrad Hollebach gekoop het, by 62, Konrad, geluk, it's fair. It's free, more than fair. Thank you very much indeed. I appreciate bond number 55. Thank you very much indeed. Here it comes. Here they come, ladies and gentlemen. The Picassos out of the Jasmines. We offer you two full sisters. The highest bidder can choose, ladies and gentlemen. Side Picasso and Segura. On the other side, Khan and Jasmine. Ladies and gentlemen, and there's the dam. That's what she can do. And you can see, ladies and gentlemen, they both side by the prepotent, proven, and prolific old sire Picasso. An opportunity like none. Ladies and gentlemen, Kijk a bietjie mooi. You have here another opportunity like you only get at Hurwitz Farms. They share the best in their herd with the industry. And they are truly industry leaders, ladies and gentlemen, and they show it with each and every one. Here again, you've got the opportunity to pick any one of those two heifers, ladies and gentlemen, and improve and continue with your own breeding program. I offer you, ladies and gentlemen, number 22. Highest bidder can choose one of the sisters. I got 200,000 of Yolandi on mine. Over 200,000, over 200,000, over 200,000, over 200,000, I do 20, over 220, over 220, bad. I do 20, over 220, over 220, over 220,000, I do 50, over 250,000, but now, and 280, over 300, over 300,000 beer, and 320, over 320, over 320, over 320, and 320, over 9, and 350, and 350,000, over 380, over 380,000, over 400,000. At 400, at 450, at 450,000, at 500, at 500,000, at 550, at 550,000, at 550, at 550 bar, at 550,000, at 550 bid, at 550,000, at 550, at 550, do I see 600, at 550 bid, at 550, at 550,000, at 550,000, do I see 600, at 550, 550,000. It's an opportunity, ladies and once in a lifetime. At 550, but 550,000. Of 550,000, paid down, 550,000 once. At 500, but 550,000, but 550,000 twice. Hold out. Hold on. No more. Kinda close. Gonna sell at 550,000. But let's put our hands together. Well done to Tawanyoni. And we take number A or number B. The mother. Mr. Olamar. Where are you? Are you at the feeding trough or at the water bowl? Is it at the back? Comrade, at your bid, Simeon says, I can offer the other heifer at your bid for 500 if you're interested. Thank you very much indeed. Let's give you a nice round of applause. Thank you, by number 62. We appreciate Mr. Olamar at 500. Ladies and gentlemen, we offer you your Yes My Cow. Yes My Cow. This is Kara. Ladies and gentlemen, Kara, she's got a son. Her son, Asabu. Her son is going to be a prepotent bull. Side. 0329 and ladies and gentlemen, Laguni 3534 and Poppy. On the other side, 3534. Ladies and gentlemen, have a look here, BIY 943. A line break 3534 daughter. Ladies and gentlemen, and at the side, she's got a bull calf by Preston, going back to Tarzan and Poppy. Ladies and gentlemen, when he photo me, If you look at the pedigree, you will see, ladies and gentlemen, this bull calf is Poppy line bred, going back to Rolex. Kyk a bietjie mooi. Ek sê niks. Look at this. She sells 3 in 1, ladies and gentlemen, 7 months certified in calf. Up at 65. Go at 65, somebody, up at 75, at 75, 80, up at 85, up at 85, number 1, down on 10, 110, 10, 110, 110, 20, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30,000, number 130, 130, 30, 130, 40, 140, some Mursakui, Madame Mursakov, everyone 40, everyone 40, 50, number 150, number 150 bar, and 150 bed, number 150, and 150 the bets with your raise, and 150 bed, number 150, and 150 up and down, 150, 150, and 160, and 160, 160 bar, and 160 bar, 160, 160, 160, and 160 up and down, 160, and something special, ladies and gentlemen, she's the 3 and 1, and 160, and 160, sir, and 160 up and down, 160, sorry, that's a wise move, and 170, number 170, so 170, and 170,000 up and down, 170, number 170, now 80, and 170,000, but number 170, and 170, way down, number 170, and 170,000, number 170, but number 170, but I see 80, and 170, number 170, and 170,000, I'm gonna give away, and 170, made number 170, sorry, and 170, 180, I want 180 online, and 180, I want 180 there, and 190, but 190, and 180, number 180, and 180, bed number 190, and 180, bed number 190, but 190, I'm gonna close the bed, and 180, number 180, but number 180, number 180 once, and 180, number 180, gonna sell to Mr. Gonzalez twice, and 180, bed number 180, all on and done, and 180,000, 190,000. Thank you, Mr. Gonzalez. Well bought, excellent buyer, 679. On holiday with Mauritius. Thank you, Mr. Gonzalez. We appreciate. Dames and heren, ladies and gentlemen, we offer you a Netstar daughter, going back to Rolex and out of Naomi, at Evertree 9901. Dames and heren, take it. On the dam side, the Silver Bull, ladies and gentlemen, and the dam of Rolex, Roxana, and Solar 359G. Here is a young heifer, 6 months certified in calf. Ladies and gentlemen, don't miss out on one of the best in the industry. A top heifer out of Rolex. Let's take it away up at 75,000 online. Everybody 75, 80, number 80, number 80, number 80,000 here. 80, number 80, number 80,000, number 80, number 80, number 80, 85, 80, number 80,000, 85, number 85, 90, number 90, number 90,000 here. 90, number 90, number 90,000 here. 100, number 110, number 110 in the ring. 110, number 120, number 120, 20 now. 130, number 130, 30. 130, number 130, number 130, number 130, 30, 40, but 140 there, at 140, at 140, near cut online, 150 in the ring, at 150, at 150 bar, at 150, but what do I do? At 150 beer, 150, at 160, at 160, say 170, at 170 beer, at 170, at 170, so 170, at 170, I'm down, 170, 80, at 190, at 190, not 190 beer, at 190, not 190, but 190, at 190, brand away, no out, at 190, not 190 beer, at 190,000 up and down, number 190, running around this, number 190, but he don't number 190, up running around this, number 190, but he don't number 190, 200,000 beer, at 200, number 200, number 200, number 200,000, I see 20, at 220, number 220,000 beer, at 220, number 220,000, at 220, but 220, but 220, not 250, at 220, but 220 minutes in the ring, at 220, but 220 media, at 220, but 220, but 220, at 220 out of 220 out of Netstar, at 220,000, but 220, but 220,000 once, at 220, 20, but 200 there, but 220,000 twice, and all out and all done at 220,000. very much indeed. And the ladies and gentlemen, we have withdrawn lot number 25. We offer you lot number 26. Ladies and gentlemen, a cow that can. Look at this. Side King Shaka, B401. On the damn side, Jameson. Ladies and gentlemen, you all know Jumbo's full brother. And ladies and gentlemen, Khan Jasmine. 3 Livers Lolo. And ladies and gentlemen, Lolo, this, you bought Lolo a few years ago. Here's an order out of her. Cow value 103, 115, 114, 108. Ladies and gentlemen, she sells 3 and 1 pregnant again. She's got an unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen, bull calf by Casanova. And as you all know, Casanova, a full brother to Cyclone, which was retained in the herd. Ladies and gentlemen, dames and gentlemen, kyk 'n bietjie mooi. Have a good look here. As good as you can get, 3 and 1. I'm at 220,000 online. I'm asking 250. Number 220, number 220, number 220, number 220, asking 50. 250,000, number 250, number 250. 250,000, number 250, number 250, now 80. 250,000, but number 250, 50, but 250,000. 250, number 250,000. Up 250,000, number 250, look at the masculinity in this bull calf. 250, number 250,000. 250, number 250,000 here. Up 250,000, number 250, bedien on number 250. Mr. Meyer, is het een bondai of wat? Wat knik hy kopie so? 250, number 250, number 250, bedien on number 250,000 once, twice, all right, hold on. Thank you, Boss Dean Morans, I appreciate it. Kan die taak uit Noord vergeet, julle gebruik om soemen. And this is lot number 28. Oh, no. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, now online, everybody, we are not selling the animal in the ring. We are offering you 12 straws of King Shaka. He's by the cerebral, ladies and gentlemen, 401, and out of Heavy Tree 9521 bred cow. There's a hell of a lot of his offspring, ladies and gentlemen, and we're offering the semen today, ladies and gentlemen, on the sale because of the influence that he had and the major role in all the genetics on offer today. You can see carrying growth 115, milk 101, ladies and gentlemen, but combined growth value 123, carcass 125. Per straw to take 12, ladies and gentlemen, I bid only 3,500. I'm asking 4. I'm taking 500 rand bids up to 9,000, then we change to 1,000 rand bids. Number 3,500, number 3,500, number 4,000, number 4,000, number 4,000 beer. At 4,000, I'm maybe 4, number 4,000. At 4,000, number 4, number 4,000, I'm maybe 4,000 beer. At 4,500, number 4,500. At 4,500, number 5, number 5,000 beer. At 5,000, number 5,500, number 5,000. At 5,000, I'm maybe 5, number 5,000, number 5,000 rand per straw. At 5,500, asking 5,500. At 5,000, I'm maybe 5,000. At 5,000, I'm maybe 5,000. Anybody 5,500. At 5,000, I'm maybe 5,000 here. At 5,000, number 5,000, I'm maybe 5,000 once. You're gonna lose out on semen. 5,000 twice. All right, hold that no more. Thank you very much indeed. 5,000 bar number 48. Thank you, ma'am. Bar 48. Thank you very much indeed. No, wait. That animal should have stayed in the ring. We only sold the semen. But anyway. Thank you, Central. Today. Mr. Ollenbach, are you still around? Is he? Boy, I only want to tell you now, have to concentrate. Here is something special. Hierdie het nou niks met trokke, helikopters en steenkole te doen nie. Dis nou orange. This is genetics. Ladies and gentlemen, circles in your eyes are going back to you, Blow, Jose, and Buffalo. Then there's bison. Ladies and gentlemen, a buffalo embryo imported out of Kenya. Took air, semen to Kenya of buffalo, flushed it there, we bred bison. And then also 35, 34. Ladies and gentlemen, dams ICP 388. The EBVs 109, 105, 111, 109. She sells 7 months certified in calf, ladies and gentlemen. But the heifer calf outside is out of that cow. By Casanova. Ladies and gentlemen, as good as you can get. Don't make any mistakes, dames and heren. And remember, Casanova is another top bomb bull. This is both genetics, par excellence. You will never ever get this again. Kyk 'n bietjie mooi. I've preached enough. Now, I need you all, ladies and gentlemen, to use this opportunity. Up at 1:30. Everyone 30, everyone 30, everyone 30, everyone 30, everyone 30, everyone 40, everyone 40, which is a car. Everyone 40, 40, everyone 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 40, 50, everyone 50, 160, everyone 60, 170, everyone 70, 80, everyone 80, everyone 80, everyone 90, everyone 90, everyone 90, but everyone 90, everyone 90, but everyone 90, everyone 90, everyone 90, but everyone 90, everyone 90, everyone 90, everyone 90. Now I want 90, 200, I'm going to do 100,000 beer. I'm 220, I'm going to do 20,000 beer. I'm 220, 20, I'm going to do 20, I'm going to do 20. I'm 220,000, I'm going to do 20. Yes, the baseball born genetics are off for now. 220, 20, I'm going to do 20 bar. 220, I'm going to do 22, I'm going to do 20. Remember that calf has been weaned already. 220,000, I'm going to do 20. 212,000, I'm going to do 20, 20, I'm going to do 20. 212,000, I'm going to do 20, 20, 20, 20. 220, I'm going to do 20, 220, I'm going to do 20. Listen, that calf has been weaned a while ago. Look at what I'm offering. This is bone genetics sponsor. Number 250, number 250,000 baht. 250, number 250,000 baht. 250,000, number 250, number 250. Up 250,000, number 250, number 250,000 once. 250, number 250,000, number 250 twice. And all that and all done, and 280. Number 280,000, number 300,000. 300, but 300, what do I do? 300, but 300, 300, but 300,000, but 300, but 300, but 300, but 300,000. You girls, you better help the old lady now. 300, 300, 300,000, yeah. 300, number 300, but no one, number 300,000, gonna sell you. 300, 300, this is top genetics on offer. 300, nation number 300, number 300,000 once. 300,000 twice. All out, all done, no more. That was the video. He's long, he's thick, he's deep, he's muscular. He's a son of a gun. Have a good look here. Side Euglo, Josiah Haney, Mora 25 and season. On the damn side, Pandora. Ladies and gentlemen, going back to Buffalo. And ladies and gentlemen, 177S. She was a big truck. She came on a plane from Zambia to Swaziland at that time. Damas and herren, Pandora is a proven bull breeder, the dam of this bull. She has bred this one, Pano, Pegasus, Poncho, Pumba, and a few others. Damas and herren, growth 118. Production value 101, carcass value 120. Here you've got an opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to buy a bull and a half, and the owners retain a share in this son of a gun. Arts bull on offer. Over 220 online. I'm asking 250. I'm gonna do 20, I'm gonna do 120, I'm gonna do 20, I'm gonna do 20, but up to 120,000, but I'm gonna do 20, but 250. 250,000, I'm gonna do 50, but I'm gonna do 50, no IT. 250,000, 250, but I'm gonna do 50, but I'm gonna do 150,000. Up to 150, I'm gonna do 50, but now I'm gonna do 15, I'm gonna do 150,000, do I see 280? 250, I'm gonna do 150,000. 250, the bits they were film raise. 250,000. I'm gonna do 50. 250,000. I'm gonna do 50. But do 50. Do I see 3? I'm gonna do 80. 250. I'm gonna do 150,000. Up to 150,000. But I'm gonna do 50. 250. I'm gonna do 50. But do 150,000. Up to 150,000. I'm gonna do 50. But do 150,000. I'm gonna do 150,000. Mrs. Prinsley, how are you, man? Did you bring the old guy along today? What did he say? I'm going to do 50,000, I'm going to do 50. I'm going to do 50,000, I'm going to do 50, but I'm going to do 50, I'm going to do 50,000, I'm going to do 50,000 once. 250,000 twice. 280. 280, but 280, but 280, but 280, but 280, but 280, don't know, 280. Up to 100,000, number down, 280, 280, but 280, but no, 280, but up to 100,000, number 280, asking 300, 280, but 280, but 280, but 280, but number 280, 280, but 280, but 280, but no, 280, but 280. Near the arm. Hallo meneer Karin, meneer. Autority, but over 20, but over 20, was kijk mooi. Autority, but over 80, but no, 280, 300, 300, 300,000, 300,000, 300,000. Up the ordination, number 300,000 once. 300,000 twice. And all out and all done, ladies and gentlemen, close, gonna sell at 300,000. Thank you so much, the other man, number 60, I appreciate it, son. Thank you, my underbidder, my. To lot 22, the Jasmine sisters. Our mom, her father, her sire, our full brother, to the Jasmines. Dam. Ladies and gentlemen, and on the dam side, there's graphics and Ella. Ladies and gentlemen, and Jose, and India 9. Cow value 112, ladies and gentlemen, more 101. Growth 103, production value 111, ladies and gentlemen, take a bit more. Heavy in calf, here she is, as good as she can be. 175. 175, 80, 80, 180,000, 185, 90, and 99, 91, 100, and 110, and 110, and 120, and 120, 130, and 130, 130, 40, and 140, 140, bed, and 140, 50, and 150, but 150, 60, and 160, 160, but 160, but da, and 160, now 160, 70, 170, 170, bed, and 170, 170, 170, now 180, and 180, 180, but 180, bed, and 180, 180, man, what do I do? And 180, 180, bed. at 180, number 190, number 190 bear, at 190, number 190 bear, at 190, doc, what do I do? At 190 bear, number 190, number 190, at 190,000, but number 190, 200,000, at 200, number 200,000 beer, at 200, number 200, but no, 200,000, at 200, 200,000, number 200,000. Oh, Kali Mali. 200,000, number 200, number 200,000 beer, at 200, number 200, number 200, men, what do I do, yeah? At 200, number 200, number 200,000, at 200, number 200, number 200,000, Dr. Frizzle now, at 200, baby, 200, number 200,000. Is that calling a friend? Return, but no, 200,000 all out and done. Sally closing. Thank you, Dr. Frizzle. Are you still here? Look what I'm offering you. You. What happened to Mr. Van der Walt? Did he disappear? Sê hy moet vinnig klaar rook en hier kom kyk. Jaco, smoke break over, Buddha. Ladies and gentlemen, this is potpourri. Southside Horizon, you blow Jose. And, dames en heren, dam side, paternal side, hibiscus buffalo, 177S. Dam side, King Shark B401. And 2738, ladies and gentlemen, dames en heren, meneer, kyk 'n bietjie mooi. Don't make any mistakes here. I think the Grand Am TLM 0232. Oh, I'm almost sure. No, it's not a full brother to a full sister to Terrible Terry. Not Kiri, but anyway. Dam's ICP 362. Ladies and gentlemen, she's an incredible Bismarck daughter. But now listen to this. She was AI'd to 6 semen, or with 6 semen, with cyclone semen. AI to cyclone. Ladies and gentlemen, it's just too early to confirm. Cape Netmoy, here is an opportunity. If, ladies and gentlemen, she conceived, this might be one of the best offerings of the day. EVVs 100, 300, 1200, 1407. Have a good look here. Abraham 50 online. 160, 170, 180, 190, 200. And 200, 200,000, 20. And 220, 220, 220, 50, 250,000. And 250, 250, 250. Up 250,000, 250. And 250,000, and 250, 250, asking 280. And 250, 250, 250, 250. Gert, sê maar verstoppie. 250,000, maar 250, maar 250. 250,000, maar 250. No, 250,000. 250. Ek 250,000. 250,000, maar 250. Maar 250,000. Op 250,000, maar 250. 250,000, maar 250, maar 250. My bid's right here in the front with me. 250, maar 250, maar 250. Maar 250,000 once. And twice, and all out and all that. By number 43, thank you, Mrs. Riley. We appreciate. It looks a hell of a lot better than an omelette. Can tell you that. This is omelette. She's our Armani daughter, ladies and gentlemen, Kate and Mickey Moy. And on the damn side, ladies, we're going back to Psycho 717 and Sabrina. As good as you can get, here they are. Look at the job that she's doing on this scarf. This scarf, ladies and gentlemen, Kate Netmoy by Casanova, out of this top young cow. She's the 3-in-1, 6 months pregnant. Ladies and gentlemen, there is exceptional cows and calves and genetics on offer here today at Hurwitz Farm. Use this opportunity. Don't miss this one. Let's take it away, gentlemen. I'm bad. I'm going to sing the opera, but I'm going to sing down, but I'm going to sing far. Let's sing 5, 70, but it's only down, but 5. Let's sing 5, but 80, but 80, but 80,000 and 85, but 85, but 19, I'm 90 bear. And 19 out of 90,000, but 19, but 90, but 100, but 100, 110, 110, 10, 110 in the ring with Yaraf now. And a 110, 110, and a 110, Machrid, that long now. And a 110, 10, 110. Get over a thing, there's about 110, 10, number 120. And a 120 with Derek now, number 120, 20. And 120, number 120, 120 now 30. And a 120, 120. Get over a thing, there's about 120, number 120 now 30. And a 120, now number 120 bear. And 120,000, number 120, number 120, do I say 30? And a 120 bear, down number 120. And 120,000, number 120, number 120, number 120, number 120, number 120 once. And 120, now number 120, number 120, number 120 twice. Mr. and Mrs. Mankies, good afternoon. So good to see you. And number 120, number 120, number 120, all out and done. 120,000. Thank you, bar number 9. That's the bargain of the day. Yo. Well done. 2997 and 2823. Ladies and gentlemen, Kate and Moy. On the downside, King Shaka, ladies and gentlemen, B401, and also BOY 943. ICP 393. Ladies and gentlemen, she's certified 3 and 1. She's got a calf inside, ICP 393. She's backing calf again. This is worth considering par excellence, dames en heren, meneer, kijk net mooi. Money photo about me, ladies and gentlemen, let's take it away, dames en heren, meneer, kijk net mooi. We'll favor calf inside. And number 50, number 50,000, number 55, at 55, is that 60, 80,000. I want to make sure that my online screens at lot 28, am I ahead of you guys? Both of you on par with one, or be on par with the other one too. Are we there? Kan ik maar gaan, dankie. I'm at 50, I'm at 55, I'm at 55, 55, 60. 55, 55,000, 55, at 55, 55,000, 60, at 5, at 65, 65, 70, at 70,000, 5, at 75, 75,000, at 75, at 75, at 75, which is here, but it's 75, if I can see it, but it's 75, but it's 75, look at the fertility, at 75, she's a 3 and 1, at 75, 5, but it's 75, but it's 75,000, of faith and zero, they should have 75, but it's 75, at 75, but it's 75, but it's 75, but it's 75, but it's 75,000 once, at 75, but it's 75, 80, at 80, but 80, but 80, but 5, at 85, but 85, but 90, now but 90, but now, at 90, now but 90, but 90,000, at 90, but 90,000, at 90, but now but 90, but 90,000, at 90, now but 90, but 90, the birds now of Maltese, at 90, but down 90,000, at 90, now 90, but 90,000, but 90,000, at 90, now 90,000 once. 90,000 twice, all out, all done, no more. Thank you, Master Maltese. Mizwa, bar number 6, we appreciate sir. Oh, here she's. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a half-sister to lot number 20, which we sold today for 850,000. Half-sister to Omega, side by the well-known Sabu, going back to Kijivu, Murat 25 and B401. On the downside, Balthazar, Buffalo, ladies and gentlemen, 717. Here is a cow and a half with an incredible bull calf. Ladies and gentlemen, kyk 'n bietjie mooi. Mr. Dokra, don't you like her, sir? Ek like haar kwai. Mr. Muller, don't miss out on a Samburu cow. Here is a kekawiki moi. Ladies and gentlemen, milk value 118, growth 107. Consider, ladies and gentlemen, I've been 70,000 online, half sister to the 850,000 rand rule. And 1875, and 75 high, but it's only 90, mid 5, 90, 100, and 100, number 110, number 110, number 110, I don't want 10, 120, I don't want 20, 30, I want 30, 30, I want 40, I don't want 40, 50, I want 50, and 150, but 150, but 150, and 150, but 150, and 150, no, number 150, but no, number 150, half sister to the highest selling bull of the day, and 150, but 150, oh, what if I thought they should bet number 150, and 150, number 150, but no, number 150, and 150, but number 150, oh, what if I thought they should number 150, meaty, no, number 150, but 150 once, and 150, but 150, but 150 twice, and all out and all done at 150,000. Thank you, Liz Riley, bar 43, the bargain of the day. Oh, yo, that was so thick. He's got a strong head, he's got a neck, he's got a hump, he's got length, he's got balance. Atsabo and a half. Side sniper, ladies and gentlemen, going back to our 14 and translating 99-10 after late Mr. Dave Green. Down side, Morola 25, no picture 1736, and imported embryo, ladies and gentlemen, Kegna Cow value 109, ladies and gentlemen, fertility 101, production value 104. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a hell of a bull. Long, thick, muscular, on offer. I bet online 120,000. I'm asking 130. Number 120, number 120, number 120, number 120, 120,000, number 120, number 120, number 120, number 120, oh, 420, number 120, and 120, number 120, some and 120, number 120, number 120, number 120, and 120, 30, number 130, 130, and 130, number 130, number 130, and 130, number 130, and no, that doesn't feel it, number 44, number 40, and 140, everyone 40, 40, everyone 40, what do I do? And 140, 40, everyone 40, and 150, everyone 50, 160, everyone 60 now, and 160, everyone 60, and 160 more, 160, and 160, number 160, number 160, and 160, number 160, some muscular, some of a gun, and 160, and 160, number 160, number 160, some morsable, and 160, Mariana, Spasiba, Foki, Mariana, and 160, number 160, so, and 160, and 160, but 160, do I see sorry, and 160, 170, and 170, 180, and 190, but 190, and 190, number 190, now 190 bar, and 190, 190, and 190 bar, and 190, and 190, now it's against us now, 200, and 200, and 200 revelers now, 200,000 beer, and 200, 200,000 beer, and 200, 200, number 200, of 12, nation number 200, asking 220, and 200, number 200, number 220, number 200. This is Erasmus. voel mekaar pief vandaag. Ek word 'n snitjie. Once, 200,000 twice. Ladies and gentlemen, all out, hold on, something close at 200,000. Thank you, Mrs. Liz Riley, bar 43, we appreciate. Gentlemen, this is Gelato. She comes in certified 3-in-1 with one hell of a for calf. Consider her kyk 'n bietjie mooi moenie foto maak nie. Cyril Gile, hoe ben ek af die loop? Side BO329, that is from no picture of 1017. And Maguni 3534. And Poppy. Downside 717 Segura 494 Caesar and also BA20. Ladies and gentlemen, here she's 7 months certified in calf. And the calf you can see again is by the proven bull walnut. Ladies and gentlemen, going back to King Chaka. Came again away 3-in-1. Don't miss out. A young cow. Ladies and pregnant to calf for the second time with the top half a calf inside. I've got 55 online. 55, I'm going to give up. It's a 2. That's 60,000, I'm going to give 5. I'm going to give 5, I'm going to give 5. That's 75, 5. 80. And 80, I'm going to give 80 bird. I'm going to give 80,000 bird. And 85, 85, I'm going to give 90,000 bird. And 90, I'm going to give 90,000 beer. And 90, I'm going to do it. I'm going to 10, I'm going to 10, I'm going to 10. I don't want 10, 10, I'm going to 10. I don't want 10, 10, I'm going to 10. Up for 10 days, but I'm going to 10, 10, I'm going to 10. Mr. Mason, what do I do? I don't want 10, 10, I don't want 10. I don't want 10,000, I'm going to 10. I don't want 10, 10, I don't want 10. Asking 20. Up for 10 days, but I'm going to 10. I don't want 10, 10, I don't want 10,000 once. I don't want 10, 10, I don't want 10,000 twice. I don't want 10,000, ladies and all out and done. At 110,000. Thank you. Downside, ladies and gentlemen, Molola 25. Have a look here. I know picture of 24. Have a look here, ladies and gentlemen. There she is in the ring on offer. Don't miss out. And a 55 online, but a 55 it's a D, and 75 and 70, but it's 70, but 75, but 75, but 80, 85, and 19, I'm 90, and 19, I'm 90,000, and I'm 90 bit now, and 19, I'm 90,000, asking 100, and 19, but I'm 90,000, but I'm 19, I'm 90,000, and 19, I'm 90,000, 100, 110, and I'm 110, now 20. I don't want 10,000, but I want 20. I don't 10, I want 10. I want 10, I want 10. Asking 120. I don't want 10, I want 10,000. I don't want 10,000, but now I want 10, I want 10. I don't want 10,000, but I want 10. I don't 10, I want 10,000 once. I don't want 10,000, but I want 10, I want 10 twice. I don't want all that, and I want 110,000. By number 19, thank you. I appreciate Mr. Govila. Excellent, well done. And 110,000. This is the second last female today on offer. Ladies and gentlemen, Cape and Boys, Side Cherries, going back to Heavy Tree 9814 and Rembrandt Sire 9901. On the down side 717494 Caesar, ladies and gentlemen, Cape Dames and gentlemen, Cape Nitty, out of the top Old Cookow Fontaine 0654. Cow Valley 109. Ladies and gentlemen, maintenance value 118, fertility 110. Have a look here, don't miss out. Ladies and gentlemen, here she is with a calf by Scorpio. Let's take it away, Island 75. Everybody 75 high, and 75 and 18, ever 85, and 85 and 19, number 90, 100, number 1,000 bad, and 1,000 bad, and 100, number 1,000 bad, and 120, 20, 20, there's my man, 120,000, 22, 30, 30, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 50, 160, 160, but 160, 160, 160, no, 160, 160,000, 160, 160, no, 160, 160 once, and 160, 160, twice, all out, told up 160,000. Thank you, Buddha, by number 100, we appreciate, sir. Thank you, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate. She goes 3738, rows number 125. On the damn side, Cobra and Graphics. Ladies and gentlemen, she's 6 months certified in calf. The last female on offer today. I've got a 45. 48, 40,000, 40, 50,000, and 45, and 55, 60, and 60,000, 5, and 65, 565,000, and 65, 565, and 70, 70,000, and 70, 70,000, and 70, 70,000, and 70, and what do I do, yeah, and 70, 70,000, and 70,000, asking 5 and 70,000. Option of this number down 70,000 and 70,000 gonna take her home. Later we're gonna sell, gonna close, later roll out and done. Gonna sell, gonna close, and 5 and 75 and 75. 75, Mr. Mason, what do I do? And 75, 75, 75, 80, and 85, 85, 5, and 85, 5, and 85, 85, 85, 5, and 85, 85, asking 90, and 85, 90, and 90, but not 90,000, and 90, not 90, and 90, but not 90, but 90,000 once, 90,000 twice. All out, all done. 100. And 100 down by number 100, number 100. And 100 down, number 100, number 100, number 100. Everyone can put it on that list of meditation. What do I do, yeah? And 100, number 100, the bit sunlight. Down, number 100, baby, number 100. No, 100. And 100,000. All out. All done, no more. Nyabo, side by Viking out of 3534 Willie Brett and K62748. Ladies and gentlemen, which was also the dam to Heroes, I remember, I think I do remember. On the dam side out of Keta Segura by 4946717. Heavy Tree, ladies and gentlemen, Line Break 717, and there is that old matriarch cow imported from Zimbabwe Forest in 9659. I think she ended up with corn from her huts. Her dam, ladies and gentlemen, Segura, or his dam, Segura, ladies and gentlemen, is the dam of the castle. In other words, the bull in the ring is a paternal brother maternal brother to Picasso. Dames en heren, hij is dak. Hij is diep. Hij is mannelijk. He carries all the genes, ladies and gentlemen, necessary to breed what you need. Right type, right size. Muscular as hell. Out of a matriarch. Ladies and gentlemen, Segura 0422. And remember, there's 2748 on the paternal side which breeds stud bulls. The last bull on offer today, ladies and gentlemen, a half brother to Picasso on offer. I'm at 90,000 online. I'm asking 100,000. 100, thank you. Asking 110. 110, 120, 130. 140, 150. 160, 170, 180. Ask 190. Asking 200. 200, thank you.
You are not looking the cow.
I am so nice to everybody on the last lot. We don't even have to hurry anywhere. We just have to sell him, and then we finish. To Picasso, 220 here, 220,000, 250, 250,000 here, 250,000, 250,000 here, 250,000 here, 250,000, 250,000, gonna give him away here, 250,000 once. 250,000, I'm going to 250,000 twice. I don't like that old gun, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm going to close to 250,000. My number 43. Ladies and gentlemen, please just stay in your seats where you are. Please just stay where you are.
Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to our channel. See you on the next one.